Anyway, episode 59, Lane Pipe with the PVC Crew. We are them boys, of course. Like always, since we haven't done a proper introduction in a minute, and you see that man cheesing, so he's been all excited to get his intros off. Let him go. We're gonna let him go. Paul, say what's up to the people.
What's up, people? Tuning in to episode 59, sitting here with the PVC Podcast Crew. You know how we do it. We the boys. Always laugh and joke on this beautiful day on this Friday. With 2 B's, I'm fat.
See, this is how this day has been started already. This is why we should
watch that movie, because I knew Victor was going to be on it. But anyway, just sitting here at the table with my boys rocking again and doing our thing. So I'm going to pass it on to my brother Vic. Vic, say what's up to the people.
Hello, everybody. Glad to be back at it again. Episode 59 of the PVC Podcast Crew. We're going to be talking about some stuff today. A little bit of controversial stuff, a little bit of informative stuff.
You said 69. I was like, what?
59, not 69.
That's a little ways away. That'll happen eventually.
First of all, this has pause written all over it.
But then what happened eventually? Wow.
You know, that's not what I meant.
Oh, I know, but just the whole scenario, what you just said, was hilarious.
But regardless of the topic or the number of the episode, as always, we're glad that you could join us today in this time together as brothers and as our audience. We hope you enjoy the content ahead. And we hope you have a good time with us as we have a good time together as brothers.
That's an SNL joke.
Nah, he good.
We work between an anchor and co-anchor.
I gotta fix my chair on that one.
But anyway, I'm going to pass it over to Brother Cam.
Y'all doing too much over here. Y'all doing way too much today.
Cam, introduce yourself as your true name. The one on your birth certificate.
Wait, what? You did that.
And on the birth certificate name? Yeah. Nine? No, I don't give my government out like that. You know, people try to run with that and try to like do something crazy to me, have people out of my house trying to swap my house. We ain't doing all that.
His full name is Carmela People.
You made himself all kind of slave.
The Carmela.
He got the head of the church.
Got the whole British.
You know crazy. You know his teachers were probably like, how you pronounce this shit?
Exactly. Cam, aka Nerd Boy Fresh.
Freaky.
Follow me on the gram and all that good stuff. Tell your peoples I said hi. All that. Anyway.
So, Cam, I don't mean to cut you off, but we were trying to enter a segment here before we properly introduced ourselves. I was only somewhat joking, but I'm also somewhat serious when I asked this question to you both. The question of, is this phrase racist?
Is this, okay, well, we're talking about, is this race racist or is this racist? We need to clarify.
No, not race. I said phrase.
Oh, is this phrase racist?
Is it like,
okay, say the phrase.
Is it describing like a person, place, a thing?
No, say the phrase.
You make it seem like it's a noun.
Now, people, because you always see this one taken out of context, or not out of context, always taken wrong anytime it's said. And it's the simple phrase, you people. Is that racist within itself?
It'll be okay.
Do you think the phrase you people is racist within itself? Be honest. I'm genuinely curious.
And for me, no, because it's the way how you use it towards people. Mm-hmm. If you use it like in a meaningful way, then yeah. But if you use it like just joking around,
all right, we're gonna take your premise. So if I said, "What's up? How you people doing?" What's a you? I mean, but who's you people? I mean, you people as in the crew. No, we're talking about you people as in, because most people like people is y'all people some. Boop, 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 boop.
No, it's for me. It's the way. What?
Sorry, that's my boss. I was sliding up.
It's the way how you.
I'm about to pass gas.
It's the way how you present it towards people.
So you would say the way it's said and intent.
Yeah. If it's not intent, I don't see anything wrong
people
with it.
It's not. It's.
I mean, I never was a person who get mad if I hear people. Hey, you people this, you people that.
No, it's racist.
But it is racist. Yeah.
It's racist.
But I tell people how you present it to somebody.
Or it may not necessarily be racist. could be what you call classist, meaning that you people, because let's say we're hanging out and we going to go get some juice at the liquor store. And somebody and some OG pull up.
We all seen it over here, so don't say juice. Everybody knows.
Nah, cause I didn't get no liquor today.
Over orange juice.
We just get some juice. Rolling down this street, you know, y'all know this. But y'all get some juice, and somebody said, "You people need to move."
Okay.
That doesn't have nothing to do with race, does it?
So.
But I mean, it could be like. Two white boys. Sorry. I mean, two white boys, couple of brothers, couple of Spanish people. We all in a group. We all come pulling up to the liquor store. You people need to move.
Yeah, our group name is called Trail Mix.
Wow.
Stupid. But the reason why I say that because that has nothing. Because there's multiple races there.
Well, first of all, let me say one thing.
Here we go.
Because I can see somebody. Okay, so let's just say it was me, Victor, you. And Ronnie.
Shout out first of all, shout out to Ron PVC Podcast Crew coming soon. Yeah, he needs to pull up.
So let's say it's us four together.
Yeah.
And somebody said that towards us.
Yeah. We have Frantones.
Yeah, it would be funny for a period because I know Ron, he probably was like, what do you mean you people?
Exactly.
Ron,
exactly. So let's say we was on
because hearing that come out from him.
Ron would be the first one to say, is it because I'm black?
Yeah.
He sure would.
He would.
First of all, shout out to Ron. That's my dog.
I get what you're saying. Yeah.
Because it has nothing to do with race. It just has nothing to do with like we're just a group of people, and y'all think that But let's say we were.
So okay. So let me ask you a question. Do you probably don't care about this, but have anybody cared about when people say, "Hey, what up, my peoples"?
My peoples? Yeah. It's kind of in the same conversation piece, but it depends on, who's saying it and in what context.
No, hold up, my peoples right there.
Let's say that's my peoples right there. That's different because part of it is that you're saying it in a positive space. Yeah. Oh, that's my people. I want to be inclusive. But there's certain people who trying to jump themselves in a circle and don't know nobody from nothing. They just somebody brand new, and they trying to exactly. And they trying to get the little hip shake. Y'all say wilding out.
Yeah, you said something earlier. Now, I think there's this massive problem with this, just in general nowadays, of this confusion. Because what a lot of people are describing as racism isn't necessarily racism. Mm-hmm. It's classism.
Right.
But they call it racism because they just see the race, not the deeper problem of that. It's two differently financial people.
Right.
Right. It's a class thing, not necessarily a race thing.
But I've seen this, and you say that because you said it's a financial gap. A lot of people
it's only getting bigger.
Right, and it's not even that because a lot of people who say that don't really understand where people are financially. Just because you see a kid pull up at a liquor store to go get some juice or some liquor or whatever you want to pull up and get, I can get a Snicker, pause, and I could be pull up and just go into the liquor store because it's close to me. You don't know what kind of money I have. You don't know if I'm walking in there with $2 to my name or I'm walking in with like $200,000 and I just want to get a Snicker.
It's the assumption of classism.
Yes,
but it's still classism. You would say.
Of course, because it's assumed classism.
Would that happen?
Any race.
I mean,
any race, because it happens in reverse.
No, I know that. Yeah. But I'm just
saying. It happens in reverse. You can see a couple of brothers on the one side, looking at the couple of other races walking through, whether it be white, Asian, whoever it may be, and they will say the exact same thing. Y'all people need to get up out of here. You see this all the time. We from the hood. We hear this all the time.
I'm sure we've all heard the phrase no loitering.
Right, it's kind of in the same conversation piece.
As I was growing up, I never heard anybody.
Nobody really said it. You saw the signs of no loitering, and I'm gonna tell you right now, most people hear the word loitering, and they don't even know what the definition of loitering is.
No, they thought you were trying to say littering.
They like the wordplay. I like it.
Yeah, but because that word is so strong, but as I growing up from a kid, teenager to adult, I never even heard anybody even say that word.
Yeah, loitering, because most people don't use the word loitering. We're like, dude, stop. We hear it in the stop hanging around here, or I got one better for you. Hurry up and buy. No, because that's what happened. Because that means that you're hanging around in the store and hurry up.
I got one better for the next classic. Can you step my grass, please? Thank you.
Yeah, that too. Because you hear all these phrases and stuff all the time, just in a different way.
Please, thank you.
Stay off my grass, please.
But that's another thing, there. Even though that's a joke, wise, But
that was
I've seen that happen.
But before. No, we'll take that perfect premise. So you remember that
he was black, right?
Yeah, remember that in Friday. He was black. One of those ones who, in the neighborhood, the one who assumably had money. We didn't know if we really had money or not. He just had a clean grass. His name was Stanley. You didn't know what he was about. All we knew about him is that he drove a decent car and he had a decent lawn. Mm-hmm. His house could have been a 1-bedroom trash house. We don't know, but we're going to assume that it was good.
He at least had the front.
But
he had money. Who
did he say that to? He said that to other people in his same race. So is it racist?
Neighbors.
Yeah, like I said, perfect neighbors.
But he didn't say that to Debo.
Stay off the grass, please. Meaning that he didn't want people. It's like basically saying in short, you people get off my stuff.
He wanted to say it another one.
Yeah, y'all.
We keep it tall right there.
But keep that in mind. That's not a race type statement because he was saying it to his own people.
So that goes back to the phrase. Even though if you were to use that word, it's not necessarily that word that's insinuated. It's the you.
Yes. It's always the word in front of it. It was funny. It was funny because I saw this. It was a clip on TikTok. If you say a word and just add the word you or add the word my in front of it, it changes the whole conversation. Perfect example. A girl would get mad. Are we gonna go here? We going here?
I'm listening.
A girl would get mad if you call it.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're moving on to the next segment.
No, still the same segment. A girl would get mad if you said bitch, but a girl would be not nearly as mad if you said my bitch, because it claims.
Well, there's a lot of problems with just.
It is a lot of problems, but no. I'm keeping it tall with y'all, and I don't like cussing like that. But I'm gonna keep it tall with you. But the mentality of when you add the word my to it. If you said, "Hey girl, come over here," why you calling me girl? Yeah. But if you said, "Hey, that's my girl, come over here," you know what she does? You got her whole undivided.
You got breakfast.
Because you put the word my in front of it. So flip it, tell your girl to stop mouthing off. Or tell your giral to come over here. Tell your people, same conversation piece, to do this. But you understand. But you understand what I'm saying is it's when you throw ownership behind it, or in reverse, disownership behind it. What I mean by disownership, that you're not trying to own it behind it. So when you say the phrase like you people, you are separating yourself from it, right?
Which is why.
But when you but in reverse, just so y'all can get it, I'm gonna let you grow. If you put my people, you want to include. So there's a difference between exclusion versus inclusion.
Which is why I asked that question: is the phrase "you people" inherently racist? Because, like you said, it's either ownership or disownership. Mm-hmm. You could have two black people, and one guy can say, "Get your or you people." Right, he's disowning them, whether it be for where they live. It could be just because they're on the other block. It could be a myriad of things. Mm-hmm. We don't know.
I've seen that.
We get that all the time.
But you know what I'm talking about, right? Mm-hmm. So the phrase itself, "you people," is not inherently racist, but it's typically seen as racist.
Well,
it's seen as racist.
I can tell you one thing, because I've seen this, because I've seen people get mad at certain people, like where I grew up at, and be like, you know what, you need to go handle your peoples, man. So like you said, the disownership
Right, because
if we value because a person, who he cool with, was supposed to be his people.
Yeah.
Now he said, you know what? Tell another person he cool with, like, you know what? You need to go talk to your people. You need to get these, get your people's.
Talk to your people
now,
because they're forced because they'll tell that.
I've done that.
They said that about us. We could all be part like politicking at the job. Mm-hmm. Man, once you go talk to your peoples real quick, make sure they good. Mm-hmm. Ain't they your people too?
Yeah. Yeah, and I had to check somebody on that too.
So this goes into the.
I wish somebody would. I wish somebody would. I'm gonna keep talking. I wish somebody would. I wish somebody would say something about that about y'all.
I had to check somebody. I
was like, go talk to them. Yo, they're gonna stuff. They're my people, of course. If I need to talk to them, if something was wrong, they'll come to me because they my people. But if you need to talk to them, go talk to that man.
Now
anyway,
this goes back to the. Now this goes.
See, you started some stuff.
Of course,
no. That's a good.
This is good though. This is good though.
But now, that shows that division is not merely on the surface, aka the skin. To assume that racism is the only real division in America is foolish. Hold on.
No, go ahead.
Now, is it a problem? Well, absolutely it's a problem. But it's not as a prevalent problem as people think.
It's just an insecurities.
Well, no, what I mean is division goes far deeper than the skin. It's a division of ideology.
Yep.
It's a division of education. It's a division of financial status. It's a division of simply area code.
Yep.
The amount of division goes far deeper than people would ever realize. Even at work, yes, technically we all work for the same company. We all wear the same vest. Yet there's division amongst us.
Absolutely.
Because there's these different cliques.
You're right about that. Factual, super factual.
Here's the kicker part why that you see that all the time, especially at workplace, because everybody's background is so different. Like, not so much as different, and just
all walks of life.
In part, can we be honest here?
Half.
Everybody swears that they're special, meaning that everybody swears that, well, I'm above this person because of who I am, who I hang with, the type of money I have. So everybody swears that they're special. So you can have everybody in the workplace. We could all be getting the same amount of bread. No. But you always want to have cliques. Sometimes those cliques are created because maybe it is a race thing. Maybe more so you get it because it's more of a relatability thing more so than a race thing per se. But you do see a lot of people who speak similar languages click up. Not because they're clicking up on purpose, it's because they have relatability.
No.
Because they can relate and talk. But see, the problem with that is that they do stuff that separates them because they're gossiping and stuff, and they know that they're doing that, and that's why you will see them flip languages on the fly with the assumption that, well, I'm saying something I really don't want other people to understand or recognize.
Not understanding that person understand what you
But because even with stuff like that, and people don't understand, that causes division. You see it all the time, not even just in the workspace. Go shopping. And let's say that you're shopping and you hear somebody, talking perfectly good English. Let somebody walk by them who they're saying something like even remotely out of pocket. Watch them flip language in a heartbeat. I see it all the time, and I'm not even trying to be funny.
I see that a lot too, especially not even just coworkers.
No, I'm just saying customers.
Because you can literally, for example, if me and Cam was. And I use this way. So me and Cam was together. We were somewhere shopping, and all of a sudden you see, let's just say, a white lady.
Okay, so you're at Kmart.
First of all, Kmart's closed. We're Target. We had.
Okay, I use that.
We had.
So let's just say we just out.
We had Stater Brothers. Chilling. We had Stater Brothers getting some ribs.
Yeah, I can see that. Shout out to Stater Brothers. Butcher. Yeah, my mom. Don't mess up my butcher man. Okay. I still need to go get me some steaks. But let's just say me and Cam together, and all of a sudden I'll just use the phrase, a white lady just see me and Cam. Her assumption is like, okay, these two brothers up to no good. Keep my eye on him. Not knowing he a college graduate, not knowing, oh, this guy, financially stable. I just literally watched something just like this. So a guy adopted this little girl, which is white, and he's black.
Yeah.
But he picked her up from daycare. So
and they didn't think he was a dad.
Yeah, this one lady didn't think she was dead. So the first thing she did was she asked him, "Do you know this guy?" The lady said no. So her assumption like, oh, just because he has tattoos, he's black. Oh, this guy's up to no good. He's new doing. Oh, let me call the cops. Not knowing, and I laugh at this funny part because her husband knows this black guy because he owns his own construction business and he works for her.
Yep.
So when she saw that, her whole face, her expression just dropped. Like that, because not only you just pulled a race card, but now you just insulted his brother's intelligence just because he's black.
No,
he got tattoos.
Race card, class card, a
everything.
lot of things
but
goes into play.
Not knowing that this brother is just a kind brother who has his own business and adopted a little girl who just so happens to be white because that when I was reading the story, her two parents got killed in a car accident, and her grandmother couldn't take care of her, so that she had to go to the state, so she got adopted. But what's crazy, what I'm saying is, Vic, because I see this all the time, even at the workplace too. You don't necessarily have to you can talk about somebody in a different language, I give a shit, but certain people understand it because it's not only just it's the body language as well too. You always have to read.
And people, and here's
I see that a lot.
No, I used to get this all the time because customers will always ask they'll talk to you in English, then they'll talk to you in their own native language, thinking that we don't know or understand, and then when I tell them,
no, I've done that.
I do it all the time. And I'll be like, well, if you're concerned about this price and this price, I can tell you this price is cheaper, but it's gonna be this. And then they look at you all crazy like, how in the world did you figure that out?
And they get mad because.
And then they get mad because they know that.
What race don't really like that? Filipinos.
Right. And you want to know why?
Right now, because my mom, she speaks perfect Tagalog and perfect Filipino because she works in a couple of home. But it was one time these two ladies was insulting somebody, so my mama said it in their language and it just jumped.
Yep.
Because they feel like they feel like they've lost their.
You lost your edge. That means
that's what I mean.
You lost your edge. So that means that you can't say certain things. I'm like, oh, well, I can't say it, so now I got to go hide and say what I need to say.
It's like your secret club being found.
Right.
Too, it was one time my mom was at the job, and I was introduced her to some of the ladies up in there. Someone was Filipino, and my mom spoke the language, and they just like shook, like, wow.
Now some people will respect it and love it, but a lot of people hate that because it's the one edge that a lot of people would have. Because again, like you said, sometimes the language itself causes division because just like with anything else, people they want to hide behind certain things and not really stand on what they're saying. Like if you don't like a person, like you say, look, if you don't like Cam, you don't like Nerd Boy Fresh. I'm grown. Just tell me straight. I don't. I'm not. Not everybody's. I understand. People don't like me. It's what it is. I know. Yeah. I'm a hard person to deal with. I get it.
No, you want to know why? And I'll tell you straight up why they don't like you. Because you have a high HQ. Meaning is
high IQ.
High, you know what I mean.
He's in your headquarters.
You know what I mean. No, because you. And how can I say this? You have proper, and you know how to talk to people, basically like that. You're absolutely right. You're absolutely right. Your intelligence, you know how to use words that make people actually.
Well, to use Cam's classic catchphrase, Diet Coke of Hood.
That's really what it is. I'm gonna be honest. That's really what it is. It is what it is.
Literally, have you ever just sit and just like we've done this, but watch Cam have conversation with certain people, and literally they just sit right there and locked in. I literally just seen him do this last week. We was in the break room, and I don't know what topic this was, but that person who I forgot who he was talking to, but just locked in, just
right.
Literally like this. And I say this, and I
give
you cool points on this because it's helped me a lot of things because when you know somebody, I mean, not even know someone, when you meet somebody who has proper
etiquette.
Yeah, just call it what y'all want to call it.
Proper approach, proper swag, proper knows how to use his pronouns in the right direction.
I guess you can call him fresh.
Yeah, more nerd boy. The fresh part is people that's subjective.
Like you said, but he's Diet Coke of hood, but he's educated.
But that's what makes me Diet Coke of hood, because I don't.
It wouldn't be diet.
It just when a person can book smart. I'm gonna just when a person is book smart, they know how to talk properly, know how to give the right questions. He might not have all the right answers, but he can give it. He can answer a question.
He can engage.
Yeah. So when people just get threatened by that, because when he uses certain words, it messes them up because they don't know what he actually said. Like literally, it was one time Cam had a conversation. I'm like, damn.
I don't get it.
I don't get it. But then when he broke it down to me, I understood it. So when I get jealous of that, because I'm like, okay, maybe I need to up my but it's not even that. Know how to properly talk to somebody, how to do that. Most people can't do that, and they get frustrated.
No, because it goes back into what I just said. Sometimes it's relatability.
Yeah.
And what I mean by that is, believe it or not, for me, and I just talk for myself in this instance, since y'all threw it in there, I have the ability to relate to a lot of people because I've been in a lot of situations and been in a lot of instances, which allows me to relate to people who's been in the streets.
I like how you said that, instances. Incidents. That's hilarious.
But it allows me to relate to a lot of people. It allows me, my education allows me to be able to help people and decipher a lot of different things. Yes, I'm not going to say that. I'm not going to say no. But that doesn't mean that people don't like it.
In a situation, I always say, hey, go talk to Cam.
Mm-hmm. But see,
Cam, have you seen? They're like literally certain people.
But no. But the reason why people don't like, I'm going to be honest with you. The reason why people don't like me, maybe in the workspace, because I run with control. That's really what it comes down to. I don't rely upon other people to get what I need to get done. I may not do it in the way that they want it to be. I'm going to be honest with you, because I do everything kind of off kilter. So not everybody's going to like it, because it's like, well, it's not the way that I would want it to be done. Mm-hmm. I know, but I got control over it. So allow me to rock. And a lot of people don't, and again, and I understand that, a lot of people don't like that, but as a grown man,
they don't like it because they don't know how to do it like how he does.
Right. I just say, look, I got it. And if, like, just because it's not done in your schedule, it's like, look, I got my clock, I got my schedule, it will get done. And if y'all don't like it, come ask me. We'll work on a plan to make it work. This is why me and my superiors, my bosses above me, this is how we rock. This is why they give me a lot of room to kind of move and maneuver. They don't ask me. When they ask me, it gets done. When they were like, oh, Cam's good, don't worry about it. I ain't seen my boss pops up out of nowhere. Hey, Cam, you got this? Yeah, I got it. Don't worry about it. Cool. I know you do. Don't worry about it. I remember when we were talking about Dory earlier. Dory did the same thing. We were getting ready for our inventory, and she was like, well, this is going on, this is going on, this is going on. Like, Dory, I got it. And she said, and I quote, I know you do. I don't have to worry about you.
I heard her say,
I don't have to worry about you.
I have seen her say
I don't have to worry about you. I know you do.
JT when she said that.
I know you do. And JT sitting right in the pocket with her, and you get the whole little mean little crazy look, but you get the whole head nod because he was like, the proud dad moment. Yeah.
But even with that.
But the thing is, it still could be hated upon, but. That's why I said, I know I'm not liked, but I am okay with that. I know what it's like to walk out into a neighborhood and somebody be like, well, this dude right there, because of my skin color. This dude right there, because I have glasses on. This dude right there is because I'm skinny. This dude right there, because I understand it. So it goes into the whole you people thing, because they want to show separation. They want to show that, in turn,
like with me,
reasons why they are better. This is the reason why social media is so messed up.
Like with me, a lot of people say like, man, I always hear your name a lot around this store.
Yeah, I think we said this once. It's weirder at work. It's weirder if they don't know you.
Yeah.
Right.
And for me, and Mike said this. He said this. You have a way of bringing people together for some reason, and At the time, I didn't know what he meant by that. By the time, maybe I do. You know, I'm not a, you know, I like to conversate with people. You know, that's just me. But it hasn't not a day go by where you don't hear my name. I don't have to be there.
Right. But see, here's the thing. But that's in the workspace. But even away from the workspace.
Even away from the workspace. Like, I could literally be like, not seeing somebody. I'm like,
you know
what's going on with you?
You know what's crazy? I still get love and respect from my old job.
Me too.
I'm gonna tell you right now, one of my peoples from my old job who I hired pulled up to our job yesterday. Cam, what's going on? How you been? Hugs, dap, all that stuff. Hey, you know, show me his girl. We all talking and stuff. Yeah, I got a house over here. It's like, dude, you need anything? Come through. Let me know. Throwing the party, whatnot. You want to come through? Pull up. Cool. That was from 4 or 5 years ago when I was at Micro Center. He pulls up. Lets me know, Cam, I'm working at Namco Bandai. I'm doing all this stuff right now. You know how much of a problem that's when you know you have impact? It's because of that. Mm-hmm. Keep in mind, just like here, where you be like, well, I know that certain people ain't going. I know that. It goes to territory. You know what it's like in all venues? It's like that. When you're doing stuff that is good, not everybody's going to like it.
That's true.
Certain people hate.
No.
Certain doesn't matter no matter what you're doing. People hate success. People respect success, but they hate it because they want what you have.
Well, yeah, it's always okay. So that's always going to be a problem. So this whole topic, as we discussed, is it racist? Well, at the end of the day, what would you give it? A yes or a no or a maybe?
It's not racist.
I say maybe.
I'm not saying it's racist because I think it's more
context.
I think it's more context in situation.
So maybe.
Yeah, I would say more maybe. It can be because it could be.
It's a maybe.
Okay, it could be an Asian person walking around and seeing a couple of white people like, you people need to get up out of my store. Okay. That could be racist.
So, dear audience, this will kind of conclude this portion of the episode. We don't want to go on too long, but the phrase, you people, is it racist? Well, depends who says it and depends what they mean. So it has landed in the maybe spot. Not a hard yes and not a hard no.
This is like taking a survey.
So, but if you feel different about it, please comment below saying, and has it ever happened to you? Please tell us your experiences. We'd love to hear them. If you've ever had that happen to you, whether it be at school, work, or just at the store. We always like to hear from you, so please do leave a comment down below. And we're going to start moving forward in topics here. Paul, I know earlier you told me you had something you wanted us to bring up. What was it again?
Let's talk. No. Can we talk about this real quick before we go? Wait.
We're not leaving yet. What is it?
Wait. I got it. We go.
So he's all excited.